Hi everyone, my name's Christina. Thank you for coming onto my channel today. So in my channel, I kind of do a lot of different things. I know the title says IVF, but it's moving forward. I'm not just gonna make IVF videos, I'm making like other videos too. But I thought I'd share this journey on my channel. So basically, I am 27 years old and I'm going to be starting IVF very soon. I want this video to be super comfortable. Anyone can leave a comment down below describing their experience and everything, because that would be super helpful. I've watched a lot of videos, but I thought I'd make my own because it's a little different. I don't know, it's a huge, this whole process is like a roller coaster to me. So me and my fiance have been trying for a while. We've been unsuccessful, and we thought maybe we should go to our doctor and see what's going on. Why haven't we been able to do this? So we went to our regular PCP. We were like, hey, like, is there any tests we can do to see what's going on? And they did like regular blood work just to make sure everything's fine, and they tested my AMH, and that was like the first step. So we had to wait a few weeks for that result, and we were nervous because I don't know, I was just freaking out. I was like, what are these tests gonna say? Is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be bad? So a few days later, I mean, these tests are like this, which by the way, I get terrified doing blood work. So I was like, oh man, I have to do blood work, because I used to like faint, but now I'm getting a little bit better, but I'm not that great with needles. Like, I have to close my eyes and look away and keep them closed in order to get that done. But I was like, you know, we're gonna get an answer from this, so stay calm, just cooperate. And that's what I've learned. Just close my eyes and let them do their job. So we did that. So, and I remember when I got these results, we got the results a few days later. We were at Costco, outside of Costco, and it's crazy that I remember that, because it was just like, I was like, oh my god, I got a text message, I got a result. So then we check, everything was like normal. The only one that was like, was the test result of my AMH. And if you guys don't know, let me tell you what AMH is. Okay, so according to Google, AMH is a hormone that measures a person's egg count and can indicate the likelihood of menopause. Or so it says. It's called anti-Mullerian hormone. Anyways, I got that and it was pretty low. I was like, oh. Like when we got it, we were just kind of shocked. It was much lower than I thought it was gonna be. I mean, I don't even know what a 27-year-old's average AMH should be, but I was like kind of upset and worried that it was really low. So then that prompted us to go to a doctor, and from there we tried to make an appointment for the fertility clinic, which there was a waiting, like we had to wait months to get that appointment, which was stressful. I was like, oh my gosh, like we were still trying until that appointment, but I was like, oh my gosh, that's insane that we have to wait like months just to see a doctor. But we did, because you do what you have to do. So originally, this appointment was like, oh my gosh, what are we in now? Okay, so I was lucky enough to get an even earlier appointment because they had like a cancellation or something. So I got in even earlier, and I started more tests. They basically told me you have to get a ultrasound, more blood work, and an HSG test. Did all that, everything came back normal. So the next thing they told me to do was, hey, do you want to try letrozole or medication to like increase your chances? And we tried letrozole for like 3 months. It's like a pill that you take for like 5 days, and we tried that, and it didn't work. None of it worked. Like, my body was responding to it, but it just didn't work. So we tried that, and when that didn't work, we decided to make an appointment to talk to the fertility doctor. And because we were being very aggressive, like, I know a lot of people try medication for like 6 months, 8 months. We just wanted 3 months, and if it wasn't happening, then we were on to the next thing. We didn't want to continue on trying it if it wasn't working. And then we made an appointment with our fertility doctor. First time meeting her, we told her our story, and so I think I'm missing something. What am I missing? There's just so much. Also, throughout all of this, my emotions were up and down, up and down. And sorry, no one tells you that when you get off these medications, at least for me, when I was off letrozole, I was like, my emotions were crazy. Some days I was like, okay, I was like normal, kind of happy. Other days I was crying. I was like getting upset over nonsense, bawling every like 20 minutes. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I just couldn't. I was so upset, and over like anything. Like, I was just, and I still kind of feel it, but it's not as bad as it was when I was taking the medication and right after I got off. I was taking nothing, but my body was still going through it. Anyways, so we made the appointment with the doctor, and she basically offered us options as to what we wanted to do. Did we want to go to IUI or IVF? And those are two very big decisions. And being that my AMH was low and I had a low reserve of eggs, I thought IVF would be the better option for fertility preservation. Like, oh man, how do I say it? I can't even say that word. Like, to preserve fertility, we were like, IVF makes sense because if my mission was to just have a kid now, by the time I had that kid and then, you know, wait the year after being pregnant and then we try again, we're gonna just struggle. Because what if it gets even lower, you know? I mean, I don't know. That may not happen, but it may happen. So basically, low AMH does not mean that you cannot get pregnant. It just means like you have less eggs, so you're running out of time a little bit. So I made the decision to do IVF. I was like, you know what, let's do IVF. That makes sense. I want to have more than one kid, and now is the time. Like, I have to reserve this. I have to do it for that. But you make these decisions because it's what you want and everything, but like, when you sink it in, I was confident with my decision and I was happy, but I was nervous. I was emotional. I was scared. I was like, and it's very expensive. I had all the emotions. I was like, okay, I have to do this. And I don't know why is this like so hard to talk about, but yeah, so that's how we came to the decision of we're gonna do this. And we don't know how many cycles will have to do, being that they may not get as much eggs as, you know, someone who has like a normal AMH. So I don't know how many cycles I have to do, which also got me a little nervous because I am already not very good with procedures, medical procedures and needles. I was just nervous with the whole thing. But so after we made that decision, I've been doing so much research, and I'm trying to not think about it too much because it's just making me more worried and scared. I'm trying to just take it, not worry about it until it actually happens, essentially. So we had to do a few things. I haven't started IVF yet. I'm about to. Basically, she was like, you have to do the semen freeze and you have to get a hysteroscopy, do some other blood work, and we've essentially done all of that. I did my hysteroscopy. If you want me to explain my experience on that, I will. It wasn't too bad, but we did it. That came out normal. We're trying to get everything ready for the new year, because the new year is when we are ready to go. We're gonna try it, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me because I'm going through so many emotions here. I don't know what's gonna happen. We're gonna figure it all out together. But I would love to hear everyone's story about how they dealt with everything and how it went. So 2025 is gonna be crazy. So yeah, I'm super excited. I'm nervous filming this, so I may be missing like a few details here and there because I don't know. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know down below and I'll try my best to answer. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.